was at a festival on Saturday, so I didn't find out about us not getting Gibbs-White until the Sunday. It was a really great thing to wake up with a hangover with, honestly. I'm not going to make too much of this, but I do really think that interview with Marinakis standing there on the sides was so awkward and so uncomfortable, and I'm not going to speculate because I've always said that Gibbs-White handled himself professionally, and I always respect him for that, because if he'd have refused to play and Marinakis had said, okay, you're rotting on the bench, then that would ruin his career, so I have no blame towards Gibbs-White here. But what do we do from here then? Look at that squad going out to Asia, and I just think we need so much more, and hopefully we will. Only the real new acquisition was Kudus. I know obviously Danso and Tell were made permanent. We are missing players. Of course, you've got Kulusevski and other ones like Hill and Solomon and Takai all at home with injuries. Then there's obviously loan options potentially for Moore and for Devine and all of that. So, and I like some of the names in there. I think, Abbott, it's great to see him in there. Lancashire, Donley, it's a good opportunity for them. But that is not a team that is ready to compete on all fronts next season. Levy comes out of all this stuff, Premier League, Champions League, Cups, whatever. Well, that don't look like a team that's ready whatsoever. I'm not going to sit here and blame Daniel Levy for the Gibbs-White deal collapsing, because I don't think it's his fault. It's insane anyway that we even went in with that release clause regardless. But Marinakis got involved, and you're not going to stop that the second he got involved. Maybe we could have handled it differently. I don't know. What's happened now is we've shown that we have 60 million there ready to throw on a player. So why don't we do it? What's stopping us doing it? What's stopping us going in for that race for Eze? I know there's all the talk with Arsenal, this, that, the other. We'll show you're serious. We have Champions League football next season. We should be able to pay the wages, or even, I know Simmons is probably going to go to Chelsea, but the point is the money is there. We need a marquee signing. We need to show teams that we're not afraid, that we're serious. And right now, you are not showing that, Tottenham. I am genuinely heartbroken about the Gibbs-White deal, though. I put everything on the line. I was so convinced it was going to happen. Fabrizio's here we go isn't everything with football. I totally get that. But I was so convinced it was going to happen. I was so happy. I felt like it was such a big part of the puzzle. So you have to sit and say, fair play to Forest. It's done. It is what it is. We move on. But that Super Cup final, Tottenham, is in less than 2.5 weeks. So we really need to start seeing some players soon.